Hey guys, it has been quite some time, but I'm back at it, and this video is kind of personal. It's about my alopecia. I don't know many people that have alopecia, let alone scarring alopecia, which is what I have, but it's also known as CCCA, which is centrifugal what is it? Cicatricial. Yeah, that's it. Cicatricial alopecia. And so just, a little bit of backstory. I'm looking down because I wrote notes. My mom started perming my hair when I was really, really young. I've always had braids and weaves and perms, and that's really all I knew. And my beautician would say, if you grease your scalp, your hair will grow, blah, blah, blah. And so I faithfully, every night, I was parting it and greasing, parting and greasing. I used to use carrot care. It's so funny when you think back to it now. But my dream was just to always have such long, luscious hair. And even then, my hair was really only about here. But I didn't really know. If I wanted hair, I just got my hair braided and had it extended that way. What else? So then when I got to college, this whole natural movement, really started to kick up. I started college in 2010, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, my hair's been growing, and I love it." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Well, let me give it a try because I've seen my natural hair a few times, but never completely natural. Like I accidentally went natural when I would have braids, and then I didn't perm my hair for like a year, and then my hair would grow, and then I'd perm it and it'd break and fall off again. So freshman year, after I transitioned for maybe like 3 months, I was in the bathroom and I just cut it all off. Didn't care, whatever. At first I was a little shocked, but then, I got used to it, and, I like my face with short hair. Fast forward to now, I'll insert some clips and stuff. My hair grew so much. Oh my gosh, I was in love. It was so thick and healthy. And I was like, what? If I would have known this, I would have did this a long time ago. Now, it's 2016 now, but it started roughly late 2014. I noticed that my hair became less dense and not as as strong as it used to be. And I was like, oh, it happened so gradually. I didn't even realize it until one day I was like, wait a minute, my hair looks a little different. I didn't really know what was going on. So in 2015, I went to the dermatologist because at first I didn't even know what doctor to go to. I was like, is there a hair doctor? And then my aunt was like, yeah, the dermatologist, duh. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I went to the dermatologist. The first dermatologist told me, she tried to tell me that I had lupus. And my world was like, oh my gosh, like that's not something you play around with. She was like, well, let's bring you back in for testing. She brought me back in. I was completely fine. I was like, I'm going to another doctor. So I found another doctor, and I happened to stumble upon a black doctor who understands natural hair, well, black hair at least. And he looked at my scalp and he said, I know exactly what you have. You have what's called scarring alopecia. And he explained it to me, and pretty much my scalp is covered in scars. So, how it's like this, my scalp shouldn't be this shiny like that. And it's very smooth, very, very smooth. And so, I'm sorry I'm doing this with one hand because I'm trying to hold my iPad up. And so it's very rigid and stuff. So when I go to part my hair, it's difficult. Or when I do a style like this was a twist out, and it's practically like destroyed because I had to break all of the curls just to fluff my hair out. But not a lot of people talk about this kind of alopecia, and maybe because a lot of people don't know that they have it, or they cover it up, or they're ashamed. But I think it's something that we should talk about and we should encourage each other about. And ladies, I'm here to tell you that it's okay, especially if you catch it early. There are ways to cover it up. I still wear my braids and my crochet braids and my weaves and everything, but I've learned to accept it, because at first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. What kind of woman am I without hair? And then I was like, hold up, stop, wait a second, hold up. because everything is not wrapped up in your hair. And I'm obsessed with hair, so that, of course, that was the first thing that I would think, but I've come to terms with it. I really have. And I believe that God has created such a healing body. I mean, we cut ourselves, we bleed. We don't have to go to the doctor because our bodies heal itself. So who knows what's going to happen to my scalp? Like, and because now that I've reached a place of acceptance, it's just things are a lot easier. And so this is just a quick message for anyone else who may be going through it as well. Keep your head up. You know, somewhere out there, someone is going to find a cure or just a way to ease this alopecia. For those who don't know, the scarring alopecia is very, very painful. I've had nights or even days where I'm just crying because it feels like someone took a scalpel and is literally just cutting long lines into my head. It is so painful, but it's gone away tremendously. I massage my scalp every now and then with castor oil, shea butter, coconut oil. I'm very gentle with my hair. My hair has always been fine, but it's finer now that it's thinner. So, but yes, ladies, keep your head up. We can make it through it. Somebody has to, right? So, but I'll be back. Leave some comments below. I'd love to hear it, and continue to encourage each other, you know, because there's always something that you have that somebody else wants. So just really have confidence and have faith in what you have and work it and own it. It's what you have. It's yours. And there's nothing else like it. So see you guys in the next video.